Tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Let it go! I'm one with the wind and the sky. Let it go! Let it go! Let it sing You guys are such wonderful dancers.
Well, thank you.
Dancing.
Yeah, I really felt this.
I felt it. I felt this from you guys.
Thank
Cold
you.
never bothered me anyway.
There you go. And it doesn't bother any of us here at AfterBuzz TV recap of NBC's Truth Be Told. I'm one of your hosts, Megan Thomas, at Meg Scoop on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Periscope. And who are you lovely ladies?
I'm Jenifer Golden, and you can find me on all those same places at Jenifer Golden.
And I am Lauren Leonelli. You can find me at Lauren Leonelli on Twitter, Facebook, Vine, Instagram, and my website.
Yes, and after that glorious entry into episode 3, Big Black Coffee. I like that they implemented Frozen into this.
Oh, me too.
I do too.
It was perfect.
I definitely
it.
do. I don't know why they called it Big Black Coffee though.
Right, I think the only thing that I can think of was, I mean, obviously the BBC's, that's not what that stands for, but it started off, if you notice, in the coffee shop.
Right.
But I feel like that's still
But
not
that
a good...
came and went.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good name. So, if anybody
I mean,
knows-
maybe they should have called it Let It Go.
right.
You know?
High five! I like
Yeah,
that.
that.
Let it go, Avi Goldman.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So we see that they start off in the coffee shop, and they're talking about the Goldmans first of all, and how they're going to do a babysitter share. Good idea? Bad idea?
I think it's good in a neighborhood. I've been part of a babysitter share as the babysitter. I don't have children. And I think it's good because you're getting a personal recommendation. Like, oh, we like this person. And then it's all kind of like the kids know each other and the families know each other. So it all kind of works.
Right.
I think it's a good idea.
Plus
Okay,
the kids can hang out with each other and it's great.
Yeah.
Right, but what about a male babysitter? Does it change?
nanny?
Yeah, does it change if there's a man instead of a woman?
No, I don't think it matters.
I think it doesn't matter if the person has a good reputation. Obviously, you don't just find some stray man from Craigslist to come take
Yeah,
care
but
of
you
your
also
children.
don't find
Right.
a stray woman from Craigslist to
Right.
come take care of your children either.
Exactly.
I know, but I think I'd be a little more apprehensive. I'm not gonna lie. You know, if there's a man that's coming to watch kids, I think I'd be like, wait a minute.
Stereotypically, you
Very.
wouldn't go for
Right.
it, but if
Right.
it's a certain type of person, I know dudes that have been nannies before, and they're totally like chill.
I know Gary.
They're
You know
like, just like
Gary.
Gary. I
Right.
know
Plus,
Gary.
like, I feel like dudes would have like a lot of like energy, and they'd be like good at coming up with games and things to play.
Yes,
right.
true.
Right. And if you guys have any comments, make sure you use the hashtag ABTV Truth Be Told. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
I think
You
it
know,
is. Sorry, I'm
No,
going to look us up right now.
Okay.
TBT.
No, it's ABTV. Wait.
No,
ABTV.
What is it?
Truth.
Oh,
It's ABTV Truth.
Truth.
Truth. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. We've had a couple of
You see,
different...
the truth is that it's ABTV Truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy. ABT. Let us know what your comments are because we do want to shout you out. We do want to talk to you guys throughout the show as well.
I can't find us. I'm trying to find us. I
I'll
can't
find
find
us.
us. Jen's
Give it
better
one
at that
sec.
game.
That's
than me.
fine. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on at Tracy and Mitch's house.
Well, Tracy, I like that Tracy's like, listen, I'm a professional working mother. I don't got time for this shiz, but I want to like make it good. Like I like that she's the balance between someone who's like,
Right.
she's not just playing like the hard mom who doesn't care and all she wants to be is at the office and she's like the wearing the pants in the family.
Yeah.
She's like, listen, I am there. I don't have time, but I still really want to be involved and I want to make it great. Plus, I love that they keep bringing up the last year's party that was like the stripper gate.
I know. She had a handler.
The stripper.
That was hysterical.
That is
super
so funny.
And I like that Russell was like, to Angie, like, you can't add gate to the end of every word and make it a thing. 'Cause they thought that the entertainment for the party was a stripper and she was calling it stripper gate. And I thought that was cute. And I think we should add gate to the end of things more.
I think
We
so
should, yeah.
as well.
Date gate.
Date gay.
I love it.
We should make a whole show about that.
Date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't take that from us.
I know, right?
You saw it
No
here
one-
first. AfterBuzz exclusive, copyrighted to Jen and Lauren.
There you go. Don't steal that from them.
Also, to chime in on the comments we received on our first episode, people did chime in about Russell and Angie being married.
Oh.
So-
what's wrong? Okay.
But
I can admit
newlyweds.
my flaws.
Any shout outs to you? Who?
Someone wrote WTF.
Yeah, who was
No,
that
who was
person?
it?
Tracy.
Hello, Tracy.
Sorry. CC Freak wrote the comment about Russell and Angie being married and that they think Mitch was the best man.
Thank you
yes,
for being
he's right.
clear on that.
Thanks.
I clearly wasn't paying attention.
thank you,
you
Cece.
were.
And then Imani Leach wrote, I didn't even notice the little girl was Asian. Well, she sure was.
We
definitely
noticed, Imani.
She's less Asian this time, though. Or she's some
And they added
version of
her
that.
into the beginning credits,
Right.
which was cute.
Right, you see that. Okay, so speaking of which, little Sadie's having a birthday party, of course, and as you were mentioning, Lauren, how there's a lot of working moms seem to have the guilt that comes with being a working mom.
Yes.
Like, you want to be there for your kids, but you got to work, you want your
can
career.
understand
Yeah,
how that would be, yeah.
that's tough, especially when you have the moms with their reconstructed noses looking down on you.
Yes, those judgy pants moms.
Not those moms.
Right. So, what do you think about Russell and Angie saying that they can't really go to this party because they don't have any kids?
I get it.
Right,
Honestly,
right.
like while you as the parent want your friends there, because like you also don't want to like have your life change that much. You still want to hang with your friends,
right.
And,
Yeah.
and your friends love your kid and they hang out with your kid. But like, it's a 5 or 6 year old's birthday.
Right.
This is what you got to do. Let me give you a little tip. I have been to birthday parties where it's like all for the kids. And then I've been to birthday parties where the parents are like, how do you think the kids got to this party? I drove you, or somebody drove who is not going to be partaking in the adult things that are happening in this. Somebody I know very well happens to throw a very good party, and usually there is plenty of things for the kids to do, and then there is plenty of things for the adults to do. And it ends up being like an all-day party where everyone's getting kind of hammered. I mean, for the most part, like, whoever's driving the children home is not. But, like, you work that out, and you go and have fun, and it's like a party for everybody. Those are the kid parties you want to go to.
Right. Okay, so what about the ones where it's like Sadie's party, where clearly the parents aren't drinking, that we know of, or if they're like go to Chuck E. Cheese or something.
Well, the good thing, those
still
parties
go?
are short.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it depends, like how close you are to the person.
You
whose
go out
child
of
it is.
obligation. It's
Right.
not fun. Let's
Right.
just be real.
Drop off the gift. Oh, I was here for an hour. And
Gotta
then
go.
leave.
But usually the good thing about those really young kid parties is like they're only from like 11 to 2 because nap time happens.
right.
Right. They're quick.
No, so it's like you're in and out and on with your life. Set it and forget it.
Right. And you have to worry about pink eye
Yikes.
from those dirty little kids.
The sneezing, the pink eye, they
They're
all
like-
get sick.
They're like little petri dishes.
Yeah.
Oh, kids. So Maya Goldman comes over for the babysitter share, and we see that Mitch is actually going to be their babysitter.
Yeah.
Good
And
idea.
He's like, I got this all.
I
got
think
it all.
he's a
prepared."
good babysitter.
I like
had
that he had
activities.
Yeah.
Usually they're like, just plop him in front of the TV. He's like, no, I'm not going to do that. But I like that he was like really trying to be like the best babysitter ever.
Right, but I didn't agree with the idea of him going across or going to Russ's house to kind of help him. I don't know. I feel like you got this, Dad. Like, you're there for 3 hours. You got this.
Yeah, I
No.
think he could have there could have been things to do, but clearly the story had to go that way for a reason.
I know. So then, while he's there, of course, Maya sees Russ's BBC.
First of all, thank you so much for that scene.
Tone Bell in all of his fine glory.
I mean,
If only that towel had been moved a little more.
just a little
Just
to
to
the
the
left. To the left, to the left.
Would have been on a different channel.
Please move that towel to the left.
Yeah, so she walks in and he's in the shower because I guess he didn't lock the door thinking no child would be walking in here.
Right. That whole scene for me, would you allow your child to would you still do the babysitter share with somebody if you knew this was going to happen or you knew this happened? Would it be all bets off at this point? Like, I don't care if it was an accident, we're done.
I would probably be okay with it because it's an accident. Like someone walked in on someone in the I mean, it can happen. Like shit happens.
It does. I just think part of, like, the responsibility of the babysitter
Right.
is to watch the children and make sure they're doing the thing you
Can
want
I
them
say
to do.
something? When the parents are watching the children, plenty of things happen. It's like
Right.
you can't, as a parent that you turn your your head for 1 second and someone trips and falls on your watch, it's your fault that you weren't watching. No, you can't. It's like, it's unavoidable to like go without like some sort of a mistake, as long as it's not like some catastrophic like neglect. That is not that. This is just
but that's tough. Your 5-year-old sees a BBC. That's
okay. Let's say you walked across the street and they wanted to borrow the Frozen DVD. So we all walked across the street together in a cute little cul-de-sac. It's not dangerous or far. And the two girls are playing in a room, and somebody turns around to get water from the fridge, and the little girl goes, I have to go to the bathroom, and she opens the door, and someone's in the bathroom, and she sees a penis. Would you be like, you're never babysitting my child again? You'd be like, oh.
Yes.
Well, you're going to have a tough time finding a babysitter, girlfriend.
I'm going to have to employ my mother, apparently.
I mean, it's an honest mistake. I would totally never be like, no, you cannot watch my child. That's an honest mistake. It's not like neglect.
It's not, but it is for somebody who is already, I guess, on edge, because if you notice, Avi Goldman already thinks that Russ stole his stuff.
So that guy would for sure be like, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's obviously funny again, and I will always think this is funny about the show, that they call racism like out all the time.
Yeah, it is really
And then
funny.
they make like a really stereotypical stereotype. So like Avi thinks that the black guy is stealing his recycling bin.
Because black guys recycle.
That's now the thing. That's a stereotype. You should spread the word, all the people.
Right.
They recycle hard.
Yep. If you didn't know.
Recycle so hard, Jewish people want to find me.
That's the
shit,
thing.
Right. No, let's just trying to, no.
I mean,
You should take wrapping up, actually.
I do, actually. I rapped the other night.
Yeah. You should, no, for real.
No, I actually was karaokeing with some of the people from the show. It was very
love
fun.
it.
We had a good time. Let's just say Tina Turner came out.
Yeah.
So we brought a little Tina out. I think that I loved seeing the neighbors when they went in to like talk to them about it all, and like how kind of like uptight they were, and like just how detailed their characters were really funny. And then with that Mitch and Russell being there, and they're so like kind of awkwardly boyish with this like really strict couple. It was like a really funny scene between the four of them.
And I love how they look at the picture and they're like, oh, this is a three-legged man. Oh,
that curly
that's
thing's
all
a
that was.
shoelace. It was really funny. And then they pointed out, it was so obvious, like, why would we hang that on the fridge? This is the drawing.
Right.
Which I thought that too, because I'm like, if they think it's like an inappropriate picture, and of course they call it a third leg, and it could have other meanings.
Which is funny.
I thought that too, and I was like, well, why would they post it? Maybe it's to remind the child like not to do that again, but no, he called it out too, and was like, no, we wouldn't post that.
Encouraging artistic creativity.
But I'm glad the Goldman still allowed Sadie and Maya to hang out. Allow Maya to come over to the birthday party.
And then they were chill when they came to the birthday party. They're like, oh, who cares?
They had a good sense of humor about the whole thing.
It was cute.
Which is really good. By the way, did you guys know what BBC was before? I didn't. I'm like Angie. I was like, it's just C for me.
No, I could have figured it out like just from the letters. Like, I got it.
Okay, because
it's not something
it's not a thing, right?
I've heard of BBW. Right?
I don't know what that is.
I've heard of BBW too.
Yeah, Drake. He raps about it.
I know, I just still don't know.
I don't, BBC, I mean, I figured out what it meant when she said that, but I don't know that I ever heard that term. Maybe we should hashtag BBC and see what happens.
Scared.
Let me do a little experiment.
You're going to get kicked off Twitter.
It's probably like the British Broadcasting Channel.
Yeah, the BBC. But I've definitely heard it before in the same context as what they used it in the show.
Okay, see, I've never heard of it in this context.
Because it's just C to you.
I know, right? I was like, wait, when Angie said that, I was like, wait a minute. That's right. It's just C.
Yeah, it's just C.
I love this show.
Some other people, it's just C too.
I know, right?
I mean, they didn't have to call it the BBC. They really didn't. I mean,
it was cute. I loved that scene.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I hope Gary got his job back after being fired.
Poor Gary. I don't think he wants to come back, though. That's
I
the
wouldn't
thing.
want to work for the Goldmans.
No,
I'd
he's
be
disgruntled.
Hey, that's good money.
No, because I'd be like...
You guys don't trust me.
Yeah, I would want to just work for the other families I was sharing with who were cool, like Tracy and Russ and
But how are
Mitch.
they not cool if you really thought that he, showed his penis? I would be like, okay, you thought it was me. Now you know it's not me. Okay, cool. All is well.
Yeah.
Well, if the Goldmans apologize and we're like, oh, we made a mistake.
Oh,
we
yeah, absolutely.
wrongfully accused you of being
right.
a pedophile.
Yeah.
Maybe if they apologized properly and then maybe gave him a raise or something. I don't know.
Right.
Made it worth it.
Yeah.
Right. So, of course, at the birthday party, Tracy's freaking out because everything's not going well.
And I love her, Linda, her assistant that's like an ineffective assistant.
Gosh.
and she's so annoying.
She is.
She's good. That girl's good too. I see her all
Really
in
good.
a lot of commercials.
She's in a lot of I think, what was it? There's something car related.
Yeah, she's in like every commercial.
She's
ever.
all over.
And she's in the Red Robin commercial. She's the Red Robin girl.
Yes.
She's so anyway. I think she's so good. She obviously has a thing going because that's like her character all the time, and she did that really well. Like I'm just so excited, but like about everything. Like even when she's effing up royally, she's like snow cones,
and she's like TGIF.
And then it's Thursday.
Not Thursday. But I'm excited it's tomorrow.
Right.
So
she's so funny.
She's cute. I loved that. And then it was good at the end when she's like, I brought the snow cones, and it made Russell think, oh my gosh, Frozen, let's get the karaoke, and I can be the guy that I dressed up as in the commercial.
Can we talk about that?
Let's talk about that. So
Seymour the snowman?
Right. He tries to, Russ tries to do the good friend thing and gets his snowman outfit.
So cute.
Comes over,
so
sings
cute.
the songs from Frozen, and then his BBC jumps out.
And I really wish there was no black square that was on the TV.
That was so funny.
I really.
She just wants to see something.
I just think
I want to make sure
they're being accurately correct with calling it a BBC.
It could just be one. It could be a BC. It might not be a BBC.
Right.
I'm sure.
I don't think. Don't let him hear you say that.
It's okay.
Well, so it's exposed, and now it's happened twice, and the Goldmans probably will never allow their daughter Maya to come hang out again.
They shouldn't. At this point, it's just like, come on.
And
this
all
poor
the
child's been traumatized twice.
All the moms were like, "What is with this family?"
I love it. I
wish they would have had a mom that was just like staring, like, "Oh."
And poor Tracy was just like, oh man,
mortified.
she was like devastated again. It was cute. All their reactions were totally fitting and cute. And
I like that Linda was comforting Sadie, like, close your eyes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Linda does something right.
Linda for the win.
Yeah, and then she got blamed at the end of it because she wanted credit for saying Russell should be the snowman.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I think it's funny that he's Seymour the snowman, and then people saw more.
They did. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yes.
That's good. I didn't even pick up on that. I think that my favorite thing so far in all 3 episodes of the show was Seymour the Snowman outtakes. The outtakes.
That
too funny.
Hilarious. No, I think those are real they were really like, okay, put the suit on, we're just gonna do some stuff, and we're just gonna keep the camera rolling.
Yeah,
I could watch that again and again.
I really hope there's more and that we get to see them somehow.
His brain freeze, I felt for him.
When he wanted to just sit down, so he leaned up against the wall, like, oh my god, it was.
And that
also
extra
funny.
guy, the PA, that's just like, snow.
And then he's
like
like,
so randomly,
he's like, stop, time out. That's the opposite of time out. It's just so cute. I just think Tone is so cute and so funny. And it's the little nuances that totally kill me. Like when he went to grab the picture he's like, can I take that picture that the girl drew?
Yeah.
And she wanted to give it to him. And he like just slowly put his hands down and then walked out, but like kind of touched the door frame and then walked out. Just the way he does those little things are so perfect. And then seeing those outtakes, you get to see all those funny comedic nuances that he's so good at. And he's just the cutest.
Good.
He's just the cutest.
Who's your favorite character on this show?
Russell.
For sure.
Actually, you know what? I love Brisha's character.
Yeah.
And the two of them together are they're my
comedic
favorite.
genius.
They're my favorite.
I am biasly saying Russell is my favorite.
I like Tracy.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised none of us said the dreamy Zach Morris.
Oh, but he's so cute.
He's so
I love
cute.
them all, though. I love Vanessa's character as well. I mean, it's really hard to pick, but I think I'm picking Tone because I just think he's so cute.
I feel like Tone. I was gonna say Tone and Angie. Russell and Angie are more of like the edgier couple, and they've got more of the comedic.
You
lines.
relate to them more, I think, too. Probably.
Yes, because I don't have kids, but also like Tracy and Mitch are a little bit more like parenty,
right?
You know, and so they're a little softer. I feel like they're not as edgy. I mean, they're that couple. So I think the other couple's funnier, so they're my favorite. So whoever's funnier is always going to be my favorite.
There you go. Okay, let's get into a little bit of news and gossip before we get out of here.
Yeah, all right. I have some.
TV news.
Okay, AfterBuzz TV. We have some news and gossip for Truth Be Told. Everyone get very excited. The People's Choice Awards. The nominations just came out for 2016, but it's still 2015. But I think the People's Choice Awards, I don't have a for sure date on it, but I feel like they happen sometime in the beginning of January. So it'll be in the new year. Right. And Truth Be Told is nominated for Best New TV Comedy.
Woo!
As they should be.
So I think so. It's very funny. And they're in the category, and we're glad they're nominated. And everyone vote. And I hope that they win.
Yeah.
So that's exciting news. They're getting a little recognition here. It's showing that the show's popular. We love it. The people love it. Let's vote for the win.
Yeah. Go for it. Yes, absolutely. So let's do a few predictions, ladies.
And now, your AFTERBUZZ TV predictions.
So spooky.
I know. Who wants to go first? Jenifer, with your beautiful smile, that means you want to go first, huh?
Jen.
I sure do. I love predicting for the show. I think we're going to see
a BWC?
I thought it was, what is that?
Clearly.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, gosh.
We're going to see, you know what? I do think that there seems to be a lot of sexual innuendos here. Maybe like Sadie will walk in on Tracy and Mitch.
Oh,
kind of thing.
That is actually a good one.
I'm going to piggyback on that a little and say that we're going to see a little more romance between Tracy and Mitch.
Because, like date night.
Right. Yeah, like right now we're seeing a lot of their really cute banter. And we know they've had a serious moment where they talk about their relationship. But most of the time they're like the sitcom couple, like the typical sitcom husband and wife. I think we're going to get to see a tender, like romantic moment between them.
Ooh, lovely.
Right. I have a prediction for Angie and Russell. I think there's going to be some baby talk.
Okay.
Ooh, she's a pediatrician. We're going to see her at our office, and then she's going to, I don't know, I feel like the baby bug is going to hit her.
I think you're right.
Okay.
Yes, let's go for it. Let's do that. All right. Make sure you guys always comment. Let us know what you think of this show. Subscribe to YouTube. It's right there. Hit that button below. And you leave your comments with the hashtag ABTVTruth so that we can keep the conversation going throughout the entire week. Where can we find you, lovely ladies?
You can find me everywhere at Jenifer Golden.
And you can find me everywhere at Lauren Leonelli.
And you can find me, Megan Thomas, at Meg Scoop on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Periscope. We love you guys. Make sure you stay tuned next week. See you then.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AFTERBUZZ TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AFTERBUZZ TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.